Now, before I begin today's video reaction, all I will say is this. It's like a bunch of teens cosplayed as their favourite video game characters, and Hollywood captured it on film.
And now, the man who makes Doctor Who look like a small brown stain. It's
Jason King on Kung Fu Hot Dog.
So, Mr. Drake, we are about to do a movie reaction to your film today. I won't tell you what he just said there, but let's just get on with this reaction. Now, I am one of the biggest Uncharted fans in the world. I mean, what made you guess that? And of course, one of my favourite games I like to replay every year is Among Thieves. Best puzzles, best gameplay, best one-liners. It's just awesome. It's a fantastic game through and through. Now, of course, this trailer got leaked last night, but I guess being Sony, they're used to that by now. Now, all I am saying is this. The producers and the director behind this film had better acknowledge Amy Hennig, the Lord, the Saviour behind Uncharted 1 to 3, before she was unceremoniously booted off from number 4. 4 is great on a technical merit, but some of the story beats, some of the decisions made within that game, I didn't really care for personally. And this particular trailer was meant to come out around the same time, or maybe like a week or 2 weeks after Spider-Man No Way Home dropped. But I guess because that trailer had a lot of views to it, I thought personally it's an underwhelming trailer because it builds up nothing for me. I think it could be a case of one too many villains might spoil the broth in that particular soup. But without further ado, guys, let's get on with this particular trailer for Uncharted. Brace yourselves. And my mind has been running with lots of emotions. I don't know what I'm going to see. I know Marky Mark is somehow Victor goddamn Sullivan, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Oh, okay.
There are places out there you can't find on any map.
Okay, I can hear the piano themes now. Do 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 do. Now, I know that's not Chloe Fraser, but it does look a little bit like her.
Gone.
So, Chloe Sullivan.
They're just lost.
No, it's Chloe Fraser, isn't it? It is Chloe Fraser. I'm sure it is. Yeah, it is Chloe Fraser. I'm thinking of Chloe Sullivan from Smallville. Okay. This, I know this is an origin story. This is Nathan Drake Jr. I mean, you might as well call this Nathan Drake's son if you want to really be fanatical about it. I know he has Cassie's daughter, but I'm just wondering if this was, if this is a new, different universe, it would be his son. So he's a bartender. A bit like Tom Cruise in Cocktail.
Hey, kid. A little young for a bartender, aren't you? A little old.
Oh, God. Marky Mark's not even putting any effort into the gravelly voice of Victor Sullivan. God damn it, man. Come on, man.
Now wait a goddamn minute.
For prom, aren't you?
Oh, they're playing a Led Zeppelin song. Well, you're not going to get copyrighted to shit on this one. Right.
Is everything in here? What?
Okay, let me have a quick look at these puzzles. Is there anything I recognize? No, nothing that I can see has been taken from the games. But of course, if any eagle-eyed viewers out there cares to correct me, the comments are down below.
Here. Why the map?
This is the path Ferdinand Magellan took to sail around the world.
You know your history.
The House of Moncada. Okay, don't know about that's been mentioned. I don't think so.
It's the biggest treasure that's never been found.
5 billion, easy.
I don't remember Victor Sullivan wearing a vest in the games. Okay.
I think you're here because of your brother.
Well, you know my brother Sam?
If you find that gold, you find him too.
Okay, he's got the ring, from St. Francis Drake. So February 2021, here we go.
Who the hell is this?
I'm a friend of Sully's.
Sully doesn't have any friends. I should know him, one of them.
I just got to point this out. The comment that I've seen here. Why does Mark Wahlberg look more like Nathan Drake than Tom Holland does? It's true. He does. I just noticed that. That's actually a really good point to make. I've got to say, I'm not liking the tone of this trailer so far. It is not Uncharted.
You are a collector.
Well, I doubt it.
Finally, we're going to get the baddie of the piece here. My imposing boots. Good to see Mr. Banderas.
My family has been looking for this fortune for a bit.
Okay, let's check this chick out. Okay, we're going to guess she can do martial arts and kick all kinds of ass. She looks the part, she looks great, but nothing to do with the video games. I recognise that actor on the left, actually. Hang on, I recognise this dude. He's always playing big thuggish brutes.
For a very long time. So much blood.
Okay, do you know the problem I have here at the moment? He's being a bit too much Peter Parker Spider-Man, not Nathan Drake. Yeah, Nathan Drake is athletic. He can dodge bullets and punches, but I'm kind of getting shades of Spider-Man here.
Pretty sure he just threatened to kill me.
Don't touch your ear like that. You look like an idiot.
And again, wow. Nathan Drake has a pretty strong gravitas to his voice. Listen to Nolan North. I know he's an older Nathan Drake, but I'm just saying, if I want to be convinced or taken in that this is something worth going to, I'm probably going to see this film anyway. You need to convince me, guys. I've got some thoughts about this.
No idea who you partnered with.
Okay, hang on a second. Let's go back here. Yeah, now that looks like it's taken from Uncharted 3 in the shipping graveyard scenario, that chapter. That looks good, but it's like a kid dressing up for Halloween.
I've been dreaming about this
Sorry,
stuff
Tom.
since I was a kid. My brother Sam left one final clue.
Yeah, straight. Okay, now I would say that this is straight out from Uncharted 3, but when you look at Uncharted 3, when they did that, they were actually riffing off Timothy Dalton in The Living Daylight. So watch that film, then play the video game, and then watch this scene. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, that was obviously a baddie that was after him. Okay, 1 minute and 59 seconds.
Oh my god.
I shouldn't have come out to play with the big boys, Ian, because you're about to get a proper Scottish welcome.
What?
What?
Oh, crap!
Yeah. I'm not liking it, guys. I gotta be honest. I love Tom Holland as Peter Parker Spider-Man. I think he's great in that. To me, he's not Nathan Drake, not even a young version of. I think it might be one of the cast members themselves, either Richard McGonigal or Nolan North, who said, well, you can just make a CGI movie of the characters. I mean, to be honest, you've already got that foundation in the video games. Those cutscenes are amazing. Yes, even in Drake's Fortune, which gets dunked on a lot, has some fantastic cutscenes within it. It's and for the record, they should remake that game from the ground up instead of doing yet another remake, or should I say, another remake with added chapters for the first Last of Us game, which nobody wants. The original stands as good as it does, but I'm digressing, guys. You know what? Nolan North has a YouTube channel called Retro Replays. I cannot wait to see when he does a reaction to his own character. And Amy Hennig must be swiveling in her chair thinking, what the hell have they done? This is Sony Interactive Entertainment wanting to get into the film business, where they're turning their video game IPs into film IPs. And, when I heard the news that they were turning this into a movie, I was like, well, we'll see. And I've got to say, guys, I'm underwhelmed. Now, I guess there are people out there, many of you are watching this, will be disagreeing with me about this, but if you are a true Nathan Drake Uncharted fan, you will see my point of view. You will. And if you don't, fair enough. But I know it's an origin story, and they're filling in the gaps that weren't necessarily filled in through the video games. But to me, this is, he doesn't even look remotely like Nathan Drake, even as a young version of the young version in the video in Uncharted 3. You can kind of see the essence of what he's to become. But in this one, I just see Tom Holland as Peter Parker playing another guy who happens to be a renowned explorer. That's it. Marky Mark as Victor Sullivan, you needed somebody with gravitas, with a gravelly voice, someone slightly older. So now Stephen Lang, who was in the fan film with Nathan Fillion. Now that's a good film, you know, although the fact that Fillion is a little bit too old to play the role, he got the essence of the character a lot more. And Stephen Lang as Victor Sullivan is great. Check out that film if you haven't already seen it. Well, Sony, you haven't got me convinced here. It's basically a bunch of teenagers cosplaying as their favorite video game characters and having a very expensive movie production filming their exploits. That's all it is. I'm not going to expect anything much more than this. So guys, if you enjoyed this reaction today for Uncharted, the movie, February 2022, the film that nobody asked for, instead they could have made a brand new game, but we're never going to get that for the time being, are we? Leave your thoughts below. Leave a like, do leave a subscribe, and thank you to my new subscribers who have joined this channel. And you'll see me on my next video with reviews and reactions coming up very soon, because something else dropped online and I've got to do a reaction for it right now. And I guarantee that'll be a lot more fun than this.
There she is.
Miss me?
You know, I always find myself amazed that you two are incapable of returning these things the way you found them.
Ah, we got the insurance. You did get the insurance, right?
I thought you did.
Right.
Like and subscribe or get your nuts Krogan crushed.